Hello! Welcome. So the correct answer to your question earlier, Tripper, is that the opening sequence song is 3 minutes and 36 seconds long. Welcome to Star Trek Lexington. Last of the line. We're doing this. So I'm not showing the map tonight because I have it on good authority that we won't need it. Let's see how that goes. But I'm just telling you that is why I hit it. That's why I'm not showing it. Listen, if I have to spend another friggin' month on Parthia 3. I am doing one. Yes.
Whoa.
Start that over again because I forgot I had you muted.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, from the top. Let's go.
From the top, Eric.
It was priceless.
It was priceless.
So,
Oh.
at least you caught me halfway. I mean, you could have been like, that was great and all, but no.
By the way, 10 minutes ago, that thing you said
was nice, yeah.
It
never happened.
lost.
Crickets.
Anyway.
So,
what's the Road to Oblivion,
we're going
Eric?
to do what's called Road to Oblivion. So we're going to play the multiverse. So we're playing the Sentinels in the multiverse. We're going to play against to beat all the villains to get to Oblivion, a separate Extra Life event. It should take a couple hours, but we're gonna beat them, and we'll have fun doing it. So we'll have guest stars. People from the Rabbit Haberdashery team are more than welcome to. We have the VODs available. We'll put it on the channel. But yeah, we're looking forward to having another event.
Uh-oh. Did we just lose Eric?
He's been sounding kind of glitchy to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that damn
I see you guys.
California internet.
So to summarize what Eric was saying,
Yeah.
Road to Oblivion is basically where we're going to be fighting every single character inside of the villain roster for Sentinels of the Multiverse, all the way leading up to the biggest bad guy, Oblivion, who is the hardest and longest person to fight, which will be on the Extra Life event that we haven't quite pinned down the day of. But during this, we'll basically be trying to do hour-long sessions or so where we fight one villain every week. And we'll be having guest stars, whoever wants to join from Rabbit Haberdashery. Come whenever you feel like. And that's, for the most part, that's basically our plan. And there might be some minor upgrades and changes to the format, but until later, that's basically our goal right now. Would you agree, Eric?
Yes, I agree.
I concur.
I agree with this message.
Concur.
Hey.
I didn't want to steal your spotlight, but the glitching out was
Let someone on the right side of the country answer that. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's a 3-hour time lag, you know.
Yes, it is. This is Eric.
In
Eric
fairness,
is 3 hours behind.
most of the population of the United States actually is east of the Mississippi. So
correct.
I think it's only like a quarter of the population, less than a quarter of the population's on west of the Mississippi.
Oh, really?
I don't think.
Fun
You know,
fact,
Tripper,
everybody.
you should be
That does
very
sound
impressed
right.
by the fact that he recorded all of this dialogue 3 hours ago and lined it up just for us, and anticipating everything we said. It's very impressive. A 3-hour time delay.
All right.
That's actually backwards. But whatever. That's a pineapple tribble apple pine. I don't know. Anyhow, so is that
That's an
everything?
episode
for Extra
in
Life?
itself.
Uh,
It is.
I'm sure there's more, like
For
we
now.
said, but for now, we'll let that slide.
For now. All right. Well then, let's get back to the meat of the matter. Okay, yes, Star Trek Lexington Last of the Line, the Parthia 3 storyline, where lots of illegal stuff keeps happening, and we're apparently okay with that now. But...
Well, I mean, we're not in
Yes, I concur.
Starfleet jurisdiction.
yeah,
This is like a deep crime episode. It's like murder.
That's like
drugs.
that's like, is it illegal? Is it illegal to break an American law while you're in Peru? Well, no, it's not.
as long as it's not a Peruvian law.
Even if you
I
happen to
guess.
be an American.
I guess. But anyhow, speaking of breaking laws, so there's been multiple. So the current goal is to get the inspector and his daughter off the planet. But the first thing is you need to make them look very dead without actually being dead.
Yeah.
So there have been 2 plans floated for that by different characters. One of those characters is not here, so I think I know which one we're going with. But one of the plans was to make it look like we were bounty hunters or something that killed them, and then bring their the charred corpse and the severed head of them. The other is to put them in a 1950s Edsel and blow them up, or make them think they got blown up. So, yeah, that's where we left off, debating that. So,
I mean, one of
forget
those is pretty classic, if we're honest.
Yeah, well, they're both classic.
I mean,
enough.
is the car going off like a cliff of some sort? I feel like
No, it was going to be literally have it explode, but be above a manhole cover.
It is worth remembering that the owner of said vehicle has not approved of this plan.
Yeah.
Correct.
Also, the biggest issue I've come to realize: can we even drive it?
Chris is
Sure.
able to.
Chris can.
Yeah,
I mean,
Chris
we can
can.
drive
They
it.
succeeded the role, right?
Yes,
Okay. We can drive it.
yes, he is capable of doing so.
Well, we just need to drive it off a cliff, right? Or
Yeah, you
into a
don't have to be
No.
very good at.
But
In
like-
fact, it helps if you're
Yeah.
not. I think.
Yeah.
Secret of Parthia 3, everything.
I mean,
it's like Texas.
put a
It's only
brick-
like half a foot difference in incline on the entire planet.
What
you just
you-
put a
what they
brick on
call
the
a-
gas pedal, and you're good. You know,
What
that's
they
it.
call a cliff, you call a pothole. Yes. But no, okay. That's up to you to choose. I forget where we left off. Like where you guys were.
We were in the Etzel with Chris. I was like, okay,
Right.
you are officially the chauffeur.
Right. But Dave was back with the inspector and his daughter at the shuttle,
Yes.
pitching that idea. That's
Yes.
right.
Mhm.
Okay. And well,
And
now
the rest
Dave.
of us were, I think, standing around somewhere.
Well, Harkin has just suddenly gotten violently ill, so he's not going to be with us for the rest of the episode. Man, that stomach bug is just going in circles. It's wild.
I think that should be in the report.
Mhm.
That should definitely. Listen.
That will
my
definitely
report-
appear in the report.
My report is good. Okay, you guys can write whatever you want because my report's going to highlight that every other crewmate apparently at some point suffered a hallucinogenic stomach bug. And who knows? Who knows how accurate their reports are going to be? Good lord.
I'm just curious. So, how many bathrooms are there? Because both Harkian and Tynel have a stomach bug.
Well, no, Tynel got
there-
better.
Tynel, where's Tynel? Tynel now? Or no?
He's busy,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Yes, if I recall correctly. Okay, so that means everyone here, everyone currently in the call should be And we lost Eric. So, yes, everyone currently in the call, I think, is still at Drenax.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I believe that's the case. Yes.
Okay. All right. So, you just bought the Edsel, and now Chris is able to drive it. So, what you doing?
Did we also lose Coinless?
No, chauffeur to the ship / transport vehicle.
I'll
It's
throw
time to
that.
wait.
Yeah, I'll throw on some good music, and then we'll cruise over.
You had some spare
Well,
tracks on you there.
You put. Yeah,
Please.
you put the 8-track in, and it just disintegrates. So, like,
Nuts. That was a
well, it was-
classic.
it was the best of bread, so I mean, he didn't lose too much.
Oh,
At
good.
least it wasn't. At least it wasn't Ray Stevens.
Yeah, you'll also find if you check the glove box, you'll find a wrapped and perfectly preserved Twinkie. So
Ooh.
just
Oh, I heard these
Wait.
things last for thousands of years.
Wait,
Apparently so.
I like flip over like the wrapper. I'm like, this 1987
That's vintage.
U.S.
it's not gonna say
How
where
did
it's
this thing
from.
get here?
Well, it says
I
where it
guess
was
it'd be
produced. On the
True.
wrapper.
It's not gonna say U.S. It's gonna say the plant number.
I'm actually.
No, it has an actual
real.
address
Oh, on a
for
not
hostess.
the box, the wrapper, like the
Yeah.
individually wrapped Twinkie.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Twinkie too long, apparently.
I mean, it's not
I think-
Twinkie specific. This is just kind of common information.
Like you buy an 8-pack of Twinkies, and the individual. I'm not talking like one you buy off the shelf. I'm talking like Twinkies you get out of like a box.
I don't actually
Those
know.
aren't marked.
Oh, you mean like?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those probably.
I'm
aren't
just
marked
gonna
at
like
all.
wave the Twinkie in my hand, like, and turn to Calvo, and I'm like, you know, if I was into genetic splicing, I probably would have spliced a human with a Twinkie first, just because then no one would die. These things never go old.
Well, I just remember the classic movie where they made a Twinkie reference.
Which one?
It was called Busters of Ghosts, I believe.
Oh,
And a great Earth classic.
you know, I do remember a classic too. It was from The Average Guy's Family. It's a pretty good. They had like a whole thing where like this. There's like a whole Twinkie factory.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have
it
to,
was- it-
you have to send me the link to that. I'd love to watch it.
Oh yeah, it's classic.
Like
It's
it's a
just this the guy's average family in this place called Snowhog. It's pretty interesting.
Oh.
I need to stop adding distractions to the story. We're never gonna get done.
This is just the drive.
Okay, sure. This is happening on the drive back.
Yep.
One
I'll
Twinkie,
put the
another
foot down a
chance
little bit
to
harder to
grow.
speed it up so we can get back to where we're going.
That'll take about 15 minutes with traffic. So
There's traffic on this planet.
you're in a city. Yeah.
Yeah, but like. Okay.
Well, if it was
A
heavy
lot of
traffic,
people
it'd take
like
a lot
Edsels
longer.
here.
But
There's an abnormal amount of Earthican road vehicles.
Earth road vehicles.
And
Eric, you missed
on
the
Parthia
Twinkie
3.
discourse. You missed the
I was
Twinkie
gonna say,
discourse.
did we resolve this simple problem of where do we explode the bodies? I mean,
No.
No.
Oh no, we've been talking about
Oh,
Twinkies.
Yeah.
There is a
jeez.
Twinkie in the glove box.
Yeah.
Wait,
And non-copyright.
I say
references.
we. Sorab isn't there. Oh.
He's probably just back. He's like, man, I could really go for a Twinkie right now. Just like drop the speed up on the.
I think
Yeah,
if I
your
saw,
gang-
I
your-
think I
ganglia's-
saw a Twinkie, my ganglia would go off.
Yes, your Twinkie senses are tingling.
Yeah, I would.
I'm gonna pocket the Twinkie. This will come in handy later.
It'll la- it will
I
last
cannot
forever.
wait until that does come in handy. You know that's going to be like
Yeah, that's
story
Give me a
defining
second, I'm writing
moment.
it down on my sheet.
quest item. Quest item Twinkie in wrapper.
Yes,
Pristine.
Extra
I
gear,
can make this
Twinkie.
happen. I can make this happen. Anyhow, all right, you guys get back to the shuttlecraft, and you're reunited, and it feels so good. What now?
Well, have we decided? We've decided on the way this is exploding.
No, there's still 2 options on the table, which neither of which has been picked.
Okay. I say explode the Etzel and make it look like an accident. Hero's like, oh, done. I solved it for you. He's got that. Look, I solved it for you. That's it. That's what we're going with.
It's like, over somebody else's dead body, you will.
And Hero would be like, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, it's-
like,
what
There's
Right.
going to be 2 dead
Two of them.
bodies. That was the idea.
I'm glad someone's tracking.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Let me at least.
And devoid of this, Hero would start. Where's the cars outside? Is that what it is?
Yes, the car is parked next to the shuttlecraft at the landing pad.
Hero would try to start looking through the shuttle to find equipment that would create a explosion of sorts.
There's not really any in there, but you can replicate some.
While everyone's doing this, can I like find a way of scanning the Etzel so I can like put the blueprints into like a 3D printer?
Sure. That's
Yes.
easy enough.
It's like I'm at least getting something out of this.
So, Hero would try to. He would ask Calvo, be like, okay, how do we make this look like it explodes, but make it look like it was the Etzel just being an old, archaic machine that blew up? How do we do that? You're the engineering expert.
Well,
I'm an engineering expert, but not explosives.
I mean,
They're related.
do you know how
Right.
the engine works?
You
I'm
would
gonna say
You paid
yes.
attention in class. I know you did.
Because I feel like can I contribute something out of character?
Sure.
So it's literally a box of explosions. You know that this thing is literally run by a box of explosions, and a
Box
very
of-
old box filled with very
Yes.
new explosions.
Right. So we just need to let those explosions not be controlled. That's all it
Yes.
needs to happen.
Turn the internal combustion engine into an external combustion engine.
All right, I'll turn that into an external combustion engine.
Okay, that's not how you say that. I need to know how this is done.
Oh,
Fish is like,
Alright.
have you guys watched Zoolander?
Chris, what I'll say, so on your sheet, the skills that will help you are mechanical engineering. That will definitely help.
Ooh,
Um,
I can assist with that.
yes, he has a 15 in it.
He does?
He
yep,
does,
I do.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Where is that?
Under M, mechanical engineering.
A52.
There it is. I have 44.
Okay. You guys definitely. I think you got a good chance of rigging this sucker. Let's see. Anything else might help. Let me look at him. Look over your sheets, everyone. See if you can pitch me things you think might be helpful. I am perfectly capable of denying you. Just keep that in mind.
I have high leadership. I wanted to help lead the effort.
I have
making this work.
Streetwise. Can I like make
Oh,
like
yes.
a
Streetwise
like a
seems like
classic sort of mafia
Mhm,
style?
mhm. Yeah, right,
like,
right,
reach
sure,
converted
sure.
normal.
Right, yeah.
You said pitch.
we
I
pitch.
know I did, but I'm just not gonna listen to this bullshit.
Wait. You can't ask for pitches and then be like, nah, I wasn't gonna listen to
I
it.
do have a
I
12
said,
mechanical
I said I could deny you. I said up front I can deny you.
But you're not even listening.
As soon as I
Have the
heard
decent-
as soon as I heard leadership and carousing, I didn't need to listen to anything else.
I said streetwise.
Or sorry, streetwise. It would see. It's so irrelevant
Criminal
that I didn't
activity,
remember.
blowing up a car isn't criminal activity.
Well, maybe if
It
you're
is.
trying to convince someone to blow it up, but that's not
Okay.
what you're doing.
Wait,
I
do
no. The mob is all about streetwise. Like,
Yes.
this is
yeah.
classic mob turn the car ignition explosion.
Let's see. Let me just look at their sheets. So far, the only thing that's going to help whatsoever is mechanical engineering that I've seen anyone have.
You know, I'm just saying, if you want me to turn the dad's corpse into an actual bomb, I can do that.
I mean, that's not my call.
I'm just saying, like, if you want the car to blow up, okay. If you want the guy to blow up, I can do that.
Can you make the
that
guy
could be-
blow up, and that
Probably.
takes the car with him? I mean, maybe we're looking at this the wrong angle. Like we're trying to get the car explode.
I
Get
mean,
the guy,
this-
and maybe we
I
just get the
just
guy
kinda, like, I just
explode
kind of
to get
opened
the
up my
car.
medical license. Like, well, I mean, this
God.
guy's like 85% alcohol, 15% like medication, and with the amount of, does he smoke
God.
cigarettes? Because I'm pretty sure that's a good enough use. This dude is a walking explosive before I even get to him.
Oh God.
So if I'm rolling intellect and mechanical engineering, I'm rolling as a DC of 54.
All right. And then, so it looks like both Coinless and Chris also have it, so they can roll to see if they can give you bonuses if they succeed. So if they succeed, it gives you a plus 15 if you're
Okay.
doing this. So, but let's set. So, what exactly are you guys doing?
Oh,
I need-
I'm
I need to
100%
know.
doing that. Screw you. Look at that roll.
Well, okay, no.
I
I understand.
Every
I
other plan
understand.
can go suck it. I just rolled a 12 on that plan. I'm doing
So
that
how are you
plan.
doing- You can't. You can't just say I use mechanical engineering. You need to tell me exactly how you use it. Like, what's your method?
Okay, so the whole thing with the internal combustion engine is that it contains the explosion. Okay,
Pushing
so
cylinders to do it.
yeah,
I don't
so
know
it
jack
uses-
about
it
cars.
uses cylinders to
Well, use a jack on cars. but that's
Cylinders
not what we're
drive the
talking about right
pistons,
now.
which turns the crankshaft.
Right. So what we need to do, so what I'm thinking what I can do is I can damage the crankshaft
Okay.
so that because it'll just look corroded and old and everything. So that when the explosions go off, instead of going up and then being pushed back down by a different explosion, all of the pistons come out because there's nothing holding them back in when the explosion shoves them
Okay.
out. And then you have what is essentially just really big shrapnel and suddenly uncontained explosions.
Okay. Based on the fact you rolled a 12, that will work.
All right.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking that's not how that works, but Star Trek plot logic, screw it.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be accurate.
Oh, it does.
It just has to get them sweet ratings.
So
Okay.
Your,
Tachyons. Use
Yeah, tachyons. We're gonna use
That's-
tachyons and
Buzzwords.
neutrons.
Jimmy
I-
neutrons?
Yes.
we do still have a
We're gonna
small
jimmy those neutrons.
Oh, hey. Get to know him first.
What kind of stream is this?
Don't worry about it, Chris. Shush. Just don't. Just whatever.
It is marked
Uh,
as
if
not for kids, actually.
Nice. Okay. So that's half the equation. You know how you're going to blow the car up, but now how are you going to make it look convincing?
What do you mean?
Like, there's got to be the bait and switch. Like, they're in the car, and then they're not in the car, and the car blows up.
Right.
How much
Wait,
time do we
wait,
have?
switch. Just do it
Tomorrow
at
morning.
night.
But then we
Okay.
create like fake dead bodies.
Yeah, we already did
dead
that.
bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Well, no,
if
the thing is, we got one dead body, and then we got a fake prosthetic head.
Okay, so put that fake prosthetic head on something that will be destroyed in the process of the explosion, but makes the head sit at about window level.
Calvo finds a broomstick.
There we go. We got ourselves a broomstick.
It
all
burns.
right,
I see a lot
Okay.
of flaws in this plan, but I mean, heck, it's not my plan.
Yeah, they didn't
Calvo's
cover
gonna
this in
engineer the
the
heck out of this
academy.
broomstick.
all right.
They didn't cover this in the academy. I'm just saying.
Oh, All right, so there needs to be a role for determining how convincing this is, and what role is that going to be?
Well, it's got to be
Probably not a
lying.
stat I have.
Got to be what?
It's got to be some sort of lying. I feel like perhaps.
Yeah.
I feel like
Lying.
perhaps carousing or streetwise are gonna be.
I feel like this is more streetwise than carousing.
Shaking someone's
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, so guess who has the highest streetwise roll here?
Oh, we don't have to guess. We know this.
Is it the guy that's sick?
Chris, take it away.
Yeah, okay, not. Well, of the four of you, who has the highest streetwise?
I got 10.
Okay,
It's coinless,
fine. I'll
coinless.
do the criminal activity.
Oh,
Legitimately, for being
Why would
Dark
you break
Runner,
the
he
character now?
should have a lot higher streetwise, but oh well.
It's
But
luck.
it's
Never
luck.
factors in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't actually a good criminal. He was a lucky criminal.
Yes.
That's what a great number of good criminals really are.
I mean,
if we're honest.
Yes.
I was gonna say that seems check out for me. I don't know.
That
Okay.
seems accurate.
Okay.
All right. So lay out for me exactly how you're doing this.
Me?
Yes. Well, so what is the method?
Okay, I was thinking I was just gonna start like, okay, if we need a corpse, but it doesn't work, I was actually just gonna make like, see if, because I can't make a copy of her body. So I was wondering if I could just make like a copy of the dad's body.
Well, no. Here's
That's-
you
yeah.
can. Okay. You can make a body. It's just not going to accurately have her DNA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the father's DNA is
That's
similar enough, so I'm just gonna get a lot of her blood, and I'm just gonna make like a similar meat chunks of a dad body
Yeah.
and some bones. Just kind of throw it into a sack, tie the head on top of it, and then when the explosion goes off, I mean, we're just gonna hope that like whatever the similar-ish DNA, and also just drench it in also whatever blood we can extract from her. And they'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's enough of the similar DNA, plus they're the same genetic parents, so it's close enough that they'll be like, the explosion. And so I'm basically just like, I'm just gonna...
I feel like this wouldn't make it make the final cut of an actual Star Trek episode.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
saying.
Oh, I feel like
I'm
this
just-
whole story would have been dropped.
What,
Rick
you got a
Berman
problem with
would
stuffing
have personally assulted us
You
before
got a
he would have
problem
allowed this
with
to
a
go to air.
meat sack with a girl's severed fake head on top of it, huh?
Oh yeah. I don't know if
Yeah,
this would
I
even
feel
make
like
it
this
for lower
would've-
decks.
Possibly. No, well, I think it would.
bottom decks, maybe.
Okay, so here's how this roll is going to work. We're going to do it a little differently. You're not going to know the role they have, but the person who is going to look at the scene, you're rolling against them. So this isn't a pass-fail against your own number.
No.
So you won't know whether or not it succeeded until whether or not there's any consequences. So you'll just
Well-
have to live in suspense.
Well, the dad is definitely gonna get assumed dead. The daughter might be assumed not. Maybe.
Well, that's the thing. That's how well you roll is going to determine what they figure out.
I can make a
So-
perfect replica of a man's body, but I can't make people believe it was him. This guy's exact everything down to the atom. Nah, no way it's him.
No,
Well,
no,
It's a
no,
very
no.
existential question.
It's
It's a very-
the guy, the
Yeah.
dad is not the issue. It's whether you can sell that being the daughter. That's the one that's the question mark.
Yeah.
Had you succeeded on her role, we wouldn't necessarily even have to do this. So that's what this role is going to be.
Yeah, coinless.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm
coinless.
not
Had you just
good enough to
succeeded,
get mom and dad.
coinless.
Starts crying.
All right then. So I need you to give me average of streetwise and intelligent. Actually,
Please.
no. I'm sorry. That's
Is it streetwise and luck? It should probably be streetwise and luck. I feel like it should be streetwise and luck.
well, actually, no. We're doing this differently because they're rolling against the other person. So, let me think here.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's
we're doing
intelligent.
Contested roles are not technically something in this system. Hey, something else this system doesn't account for. Amazing.
We,
It would
we
technically-
should
Was I
consider.
smart enough to hide the crime, or was I lucky enough for him to not notice? That's my
Yes,
guess.
that is the guess.
Otherwise,
Actually-
You know what we're gonna do is all right. So your average of 30 and 80, which is what 55.
So, yeah.
I think that's 55.
30...
Yeah, that's 55. Okay.
Wait,
Actually,
no, it isn't.
I'll just
It's 65.
80
30.
plus.
Wait, 30 and 80. Never mind.
30
You're right. No, it's 55.
divided by 2.
Okay.
55.
Actually, you know what? You're going to roll against that, and whether or not you succeed is going to give a negative or a positive to what the other guy rolls. That's how we're going to do this. Okay, so yes, you're rolling against a 55. If you fail, it doesn't necessarily mean this doesn't work, but it's going to hurt your odds. So you need to beat a 55.
That was not the right button. Okay.
Hey!
Okay,
Can we
you
just
did a
count
good
it
job.
as a success?
That's a
that's pretty
38 for those.
That's
Pretty
pretty
close.
That's for the
Okay.
GM to decide, man. But you do a convincing enough job, it seems. So that's your.
This is my first corpse.
Hero would stand back and go, "Well, that's a pretty convincing job you did there."
I thought the contested roll function was that we saw who was close, like who got the furthest away from their thing. So like he would have gotten. So you're working off of a
difference of
17.
Of 17. Okay.
So you're looking at a difference
That's
of 17.
right.
So then
That's how we
if
did
they get a lower difference,
Right.
then
Okay.
they do lose, or if they just fail the check.
That's right. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, that's good. That's good.
So are my odds good or not? We'll find
Well,
out.
We'll find out. I have to just figure out what they are going to be rolling, but we'll
Ace
get
Detective,
We'll get
Orion
to that.
PD.
to that. Orion PI.
Yes.
Okay. So, where and when are you implementing this little plan?
We actually did have a private eye called, or paranormal investigator called Orion in the original draft of what became Tall Tales.
Nice.
Cool.
So, where are we lighting this barbecue?
Over there.
Over.
Yeah,
Who's
is
next,
there like
who's
a-
next in command now that both of our higher officers are gone?
I
Well-
guess Tim.
Chris-
Tim has done most of the work
Sorry.
here.
I just kind of stepped in to the command position because I do
Yeah.
that sometimes.
Yeah, Tim does that.
He's third string, so it's all good.
It's all
He's
good.
doing a good job.
You know the
All right.
game's not going in your favor when the third string quarterback's coming out to play. You're like, ooh, okay.
Third in command,
Listen.
what's your orders? Ah!
Listen,
do the
though.
thing.
I'm gonna nail this Hail Mary though. Don't worry.
That's
Oh
right.
boy. Okay,
Someone's
so
looking for command.
it's barbecue time. Walk me
Yes.
through what you do.
Okay, so, all right. So here's the thing, guys. We forgot an element of this.
Like what?
Well, either we're going to go and put the truck there, or the Edsel there with the people in it already, and then walk away and then blow it up, or we have to have some way for it to drive over there, and then blow itself up.
No, I
we have
figured it
ski
out.
masks. We have ski
No.
masks.
I got a great plan. So
What do
what
you
we're
got?
gonna do is we're gonna park it over a manhole, and we're gonna have a hole where the underneath the car, and they're gonna slip into the sewer, and then we're gonna replace it with the bodies from the sewer.
Okay.
That works a lot
Listen.
better in an enclosed vehicle without windows.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay.
black out. We're gonna tint the windows.
Listen.
Mm-hmm. We'll make it like a lowrider kind of car.
Okay.
This feels very Scooby-Doo-ish. I'm just saying. I feel like
It's
Scooby
Literally
Mystery.
from the movie Eraser. Literally from Eraser.
Can we just make the car be a drone or something? Like, can we make it so we can remote control the car?
Yeah,
That's
that would
definitely
be
going to be a role. That's also going to be a mechanical engineering role.
All right, let's do this.
And you can get support if you would like. That will succeed. God, Tim.
Calvo's like,
okay, so here's
he's
what
a
we're gonna
better,
do.
better engineer than
Hail Mary! I said it. All right.
Man, he
hard
should
killing
play for
the
the. He
bam.
should play for the Bills. That would be an improvement.
Yeah, hell of a throw. We could use
Sorry,
it.
I was like, I used to
I'm
work
sorry.
on cars back on my home planet.
Hmm.
There might not have been any, but I definitely did.
Yeah.
I don't think they had cars on Kaminar. Anyhow, okay. What?
We didn't have rights on Kaminar. Listen, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm not gonna play for the friggin' Bills. Anyway, so the
Just you.
what's going on?
Skippy.
Oh, Matt was asking if you were
Skippy
cutting
is
down for
lagging. Skippy is lagging his afro.
I don't
off.
even have Skippy.
Oh yeah, I don't think he can see you. I think that's what he was trying to say.
Skippy is having some major issues.
I didn't even know he was here.
Skippy, you may need to log out and log in again.
Yeah, because he can't see you.
I can't see or hear him. Stream can't see or hear him.
Yeah. Skippy's having Skippy issues.
Uh-oh.
Well, Skippy, log out and log in again. Stream can't see you.
If this was pitched in a writer's room, Gene Roddenberry would personally rise from the grave to assault us.
Yes. Yes, he would. Okay, so. Alright. Is Skippy there now in stream?
He's very fuzzy.
Well, that's
you
just
talking?
his mustache. That's just his mustache.
Are you
He's
talking-
at like
yes.
one
And lack
frame
of
per
beard.
5
There,
minutes.
I did hear him. I did hear.
Okay. Yeah, he's still having some lag, but
There's definitely some issues.
To audio only.
All right.
Do you think that would be any better?
probably if you're.
I think
Yeah.
almost anything would be better. I think dial-up would be better.
There's such a delay.
I'm gonna hide him. Let him deal with
Yeah.
that.
Let him deal with that. Okay. Well, he would. I guess people who have bad internet connections don't get to ask questions, so let's move on.
Alright. So yeah,
Wow.
we're gonna dronify his vehicle.
Okay. All right, so that has successfully been done. And you are able to run it off of one of your tricorders.
Nice.
What was that?
Okay.
We were
Let's
in an
ignore it.
auditorium for a moment.
We were
Yeah.
in auditorium. All right, so you have the ability to put your meat sacks in a vehicle and drive it to where you want it to go. How do you want to
Well,
do
it's
this?
a corpse in a meat sack with a prosthetic head.
Yes.
All right.
Not
So
a
it needs.
broomstick.
So, Calvo should be driving it because he knows how to drive the vehicle.
Uh huh.
Drive it toward their house,
Uh huh.
and we can just have it blow up somewhere. It doesn't really matter where. The point is that they are going home as we said they were doing, and then they
Uh-huh.
got exploded.
Exploded. Well, Calvo's obviously not going to be in the vehicle when this happens.
No, but
So
aren't the controls pretty sim? I would think that the controls would be reliant somewhat on the controls of the actual vehicle.
well, yeah, but you can remote. Wait, so he's going to be controlling it with the.
Yeah,
Tricorder, you
he's
meant.
going to use
Oh.
the tricorder.
I thought you were not in the vehicle.
No,
I thought
he's
you
the
were in
drone pilot
Yes.
because he knows how the vehicle works.
That is totally fine. All right. So, when you doing this?
Like immediately, I should think. Right? We want.
Okay. All right. So in daylight still, because I mean
Yeah.
it's late afternoon.
Wait.
It's-
What?
Wait.
I run to the ship. I'm just gonna grab some spray cans and paint. And I run out. It's like, again, we need to confirm that someone did it as a crime. So I'm just gonna be ready to tag some walls and say that Darkwater did it.
Oh God. Oh God.
We need someone to blame. It'd be great.
Sure.
Sure.
Whatever, man.
Just Darkwater was here with like the fence and the nose. This guy's the nose. Yeah.
An arrow. Darkwater was here. An arrow pointing at a flaming
I was just
truck.
gonna like graffiti a ski mask and raincoat hood, but I mean, if you
Yeah, whatever.
So that means you're gonna run up to the exploded vehicle after it explodes
What the?
and do this.
I was just gonna like do it like in a distance away with a message like about like me committing the crime.
I mean,
Okay.
So someone could if someone like was like in a mile radius doing like a search, they would find it.
I
Okay.
just want plausible deniability, man. You go do what you're gonna do, and don't ever for the entirety of human history tell me what the hell you did.
Okay, then.
Be very far away from that location that the explosion's gonna happen. Gonna graffiti a wall in secret.
All right then. So so this is happening. Like it's
Can
twilight, late afternoon. Yes, Skippy. Skippy.
Oh, I was just gonna say, can we extend that past human history to like all of history?
Sure.
To just not.
Let me never know. Let me never know what you did.
Okay, like, okay, I just finished graffitiing the wall. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't do that. That exact thing.
What? It's like fish as he says it to you. Don't do what again?
No. Okay, so let's drive it.
Okay.
That's
So,
you, Calvo.
Calvo, time to drive with your fingers.
All right.
Well,
Not the kind of driving. All right, what do I have to do?
you
That
have a
is
remote. You have a remote detonator, like built in, like a command in the tricorder.
Yeah.
So when you're
Make
ready
sure they
to do
don't
that.
get all the way home.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
explode them to
It-
death somewhere.
He's gonna suggest you can do it in front of the house. That's fine. Might help him piece together that it's supposed to be us.
All right, cool. Do it in front of the house.
All right.
Whatever.
Yep. So I'll drive it, get it in front of the house, and then I'll hit the big red button and send everything to a big boom.
All right.
Yep. So that happened. So you start hearing sirens going off. So like space police are on their way. Like otherwise people just actually don't really seem to care. It's like, oh, okay,
That
it's
happened.
a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, or whatever their equivalent of Tuesday is. So
But meanwhile-
congratulations, you seemingly succeeded in making people think they died.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that app from the tricorder.
That's a fine idea.
Why is there a self-destruct button in the?
And if I was
detonation
really
switch?
evil, I would have. Oh, and the shuttlecraft exploded too. What? With Harkin and Tynol inside? What?
Oh, you know what? Dave is gonna be so upset to know that you didn't implement that.
Yes, he will. But he'll be happy to know that we used his idea for getting rid of them.
Yes.
So,
You contributed.
all right.
Yep.
Well, but yeah. So now the inspector and his daughter are pretty much not gonna leave the shuttle
Yeah.
because they're
for the
supposed to be dead.
Yeah, they're gonna hide, and we're gonna get ready for our meeting in the morning, right?
All right. Yes, you are.
I mean, you guys can get if anybody wants to go cause more problems, they're welcome to stay the fuck here on Parthia 3 because I am not dealing. We want to get done.
We want to
Never-
finish this story.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm never coming back to this planet again.
Anyway,
We're out.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, and I'm not thinking about any of this. I'm going.
Mhm.
So
I'm
some
not-
people are gonna have to sleep on the floor because there's not enough bunks for the crew plus 2. So you figure that out.
Well, let's put like
I just quickly jump onto one of the bunks with the 2 guns that I placed, and like
we put the sick people on the floor. 'Cause,
that's fine.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
they don't get anything on the sheets.
yeah,
Yeah.
They'll
Exactly.
just sleep in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
we need we need access to the bathroom.
Well, Harkin falls asleep on the in the toilet, so like he wakes up with his head in the bowl. That's
Okay.
great.
But did he drown? That's
No.
Is there a check for that?
No. Sadly, he's alive.
But did he die? Okay.
No. It's morning! Congratulations!
It's morning. Let's
You made
go.
it.
Let's go buy our freaking
Yeah.
buy our part.
Let's go do the
Finally,
thing that was supposed
the
to
thing we
happen
came
in
here
the
for.
session.
5 years ago.
Literally last year.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna take all of the things, all of the the things that we're trading, and we're gonna go to Drenax because
Okay.
I'm supposed to be meeting Dude Face there.
Right. Okay. All right, so you bring all the stuff to Drenax.
Mhm.
You're gonna walk. Well, actually, you've got basically a space forklift, a hover forklift to bring the thing
Yeah.
with you. So more or less. So you're gonna come here. You're gonna come to Drenax with that. He's gonna walk out and say, why didn't you use the car for that? It's that would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? There's plenty of room.
Well, the inspector borrowed it to go home last night. We haven't heard back from him yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yet something in your eye there, buddy.
Oh, it's just some blood.
You might want to get that looked at, or whatever. Okay, so what's happening? Here, where's my stuff? Where's your stuff? Where's all the stuff?
We are our contact is supposed to be showing up any minute now to finalize our deal, which the benefits of it to you are that that's when you get your stuff back, and then we can finalize our deal.
Wonderful. And would it be an Orion guy in a nice-looking suit?
Very well could be.
Is it that guy? And you'll turn around. It is that guy.
It is that guy!
And so the ambassador is going to walk in back to his ambassadorly self. The shield has gone back up.
Yeah.
Like, greetings, my friends. What a lovely morning today it is for business, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
And Drenak say, every morning's a lovely morning for business. Like, amen, sir. All right, so, Mr. Drenak, would you happen to have a place that my associate and I can discuss a few details we've worked on? Dranak's going to say, sure, my office is going to point you towards it, and you can go back towards the office if you'd like. That would be totally acceptable. So, okay. So you're in the office.
All right.
You sit down, and the ambassadorly shield comes down and goes, all right, how'd it go?
Well, I took care of my end of the deal. You should have received a message from Admiral Wesley confirming that your terms were acceptable.
Well, that in fact I did. I just wanted to make sure that it was you that arranged it.
I did indeed.
Well, yes, that was a very fruitful conversation that he and I had. So, he's gonna pull out a communicator and open it and say, all right, bring in the materials. And you're gonna hear outside, after a few moments, like just something large moving in, like some kind of vehicle. Then you'll hear Drenak shout, oh, my beautiful stuff! And the ambassador is going to look at you and say, well, sir, I believe that our business is concluded for now. I have the admiral's contact information, so I'm sure he and I will continue talking through this down the road. But
excellent. It's very good to have friends in this sector.
Oh, it's very good to have friends in the Federation, let me tell you. Especially high-ranking admirals in Starfleet. Oh, this is... I think my career is definitely on the up now. I have a good feeling about that. So,
I look forward to seeing you again then.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I mean, if you ever make it out this way again, I'd love to have you over for dinner. So,
I'll be sure to contact you if I am.
but I'm sure your lot wants to get out of here because you're probably due back by now, anyways. It's
Oh, very overdue. Yes, thank you very much. I'll see you
he's
next-
gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna extend a handshake to you, and
I will definitely accept that. And
all right. And then the ambassadorly, he opens the door and the ambassadorly thing goes back up. It's like, well, my Federation friends, Mr. Drenak, I am so glad that we've been able to do business here today. I hope all sides are satisfied with this arrangement. I know that I am, but I hope to hear from you all, Starfleet, again very soon. Mr. Drenak, I'm glad that we were able to locate your materials for you. They've just been stuffed in a back alley somewhere. I'm not sure quite how they got there, but hey, I'm glad that I've got good people on the case who are good at finding things. And Dreynak's gonna kind of give him a half smile, like, I'm sure
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened.
yeah.
The ambassador's gonna completely ignore that and walk back out with his men and say, "Gentlemen, have a good day." And he's gonna walk off.
All right. And I'm going to turn to Drenak and be like, now, your replicators.
And your power converter. I think this has been a good day for business, don't you?
Oh, yes. And the day is young.
It is young.
So do we
So-
actually see the power converter, or is it
yeah.
like in a
Well,
box?
it's in a crate. It's the crate's marked. You can.
This is Calvo's job now, is to check it.
Hero nudge Calvo and be like, let's just check make sure it's in the box.
Yeah, I'll take a look and make sure it's what we're expecting.
All right, you open it up, and it looks like the power converter you're supposed to be getting.
Can I
Why,
scan
you
it
want
with my tricorder to validate? Verify it.
You can, and the tricorder, it all seems to be there. Everything matches the specs.
All right, I tell everybody looks good.
All right. Let's get back to the fleet.
All
I could
right.
definitely use a shower.
Hero would be like, yes, you could.
Oh goodness. The Drax would say, "Oh, we got a shower here. If you guys want to freshen up before you take off, please."
And Hero would be like, no, the water, it's not the same, or the plasma, it's not the same. I don't know.
No, I do
They're
think you
they're
should.
expecting us. They're
I do think you
expecting
should,
us.
Hero. You said I smell bad, but oof, you should smell yourself.
I'm gonna say.
I can't. Your smell is overwhelming my smell.
Well,
We
I'll
are-
make sure to give you a prescription to fix that nose of yours because it's clearly broken.
Listen.
It's called congested.
You could
Say-
say that
I'm
you
gonna tell- I'm
smell
gonna tell-
like fish.
I'm gonna tell Drenak, thank you very much, but we are already overdue.
And you say, "Understandable. I know there's being behind schedule never looks good for superiors, so." He's gonna reach out his hand very awkwardly for a handshake. Like his fingers are just in weird positions.
Yes,
Uh,
I would do that, and
it's
Thank
gonna be
him
the
for
weirdest
this.
dead fish handshake you ever had.
all right. Thank you for doing business. We'll see you around.
Yes, my friends, it has been good. Hope to see you and do business with you again soon.
We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave right now. We're gonna leave
Mhm.
immediately. We're gonna go into as soon as we get our clear planet. We're going to the
hauling
highest
murder.
possible warp.
We could go sightseeing for an hour, maybe 5. See what
Pick up
See
the
what
drinks,
sights-
see what the
see.
locals are doing,
our mission's been complete. I see no reason why we can't explore the place already.
How
I
many
feel like we did.
How many days are we behind in schedule right now?
Well, okay.
One.
Well,
One.
well,
We have
we're-
done
no,
enough
we're,
exploring
No, we are one Parthian
mission.
day late. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so how much time
You
does
may
that
recall
reflect?
That's
but
like
that was
2 Earth days.
yeah.
All right. Can we make that time up? Is it known that we can make that time up on the return trip? You know,
You. All right.
maybe
There's
maybe
a,
go a little few miles above the speed limit. You know how that works.
so there's the cruise speed you're supposed to go at, but yes, you are capable of exceeding that if you'd like.
But we'll make it We'll make it on schedule at that point.
You can, yes.
All right. Hero will be like, okay, if we step on it a little bit, we can get home in time for dinner.
All right.
All right.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Hero
I
will
mean,
stare him down and be like, we'll get home in time for dinner. And
Fine. Just gotta go. I sit down. It's like, yeesh. Stick a
And
phaser up.
Don't worry. Next time we can go gallivanting, but we kind of wrecked our shore leave a little bit here.
Oh
All
yeah.
I'm saying is double
Don't
the
worry.
potential asteroid belt.
Hero look into almost breaking the fourth wall and be like, I have a feeling we're gonna have another hijinks shore leave adventure in our future.
Oh,
Almost breaking the fourth wall
Uh.
as he looks to the audience.
hey,
It's like-
trust me, it's not gonna be quite this.
Fish is just gonna look to the air. It's like, what are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. I just do that every time I have an
I just-
idea that I think will come up
He's
later.
leaning on the fourth wall.
Writes in a note, might need psychological evaluation once returned. Thank goodness I have a 70 in psychology for humans.
Yeah, we're all gonna be talking about this for a while. All right, so,
All right, so
the equipment's loaded on. We're loaded on. We're heading out.
all right, so as you are leaving the atmosphere, before you get far enough away to actually go to
Wait,
warp,
who's flying this thing? I feel like that's important.
Chris?
let's see, shuttlecraft.
I mean, I got a 22, but well, should be a
Or-
pilot and a co-pilot. So
Is
like,
it Tylenol?
Probably.
Al?
Well, both Tylenol and Hero are kind of.
oddly enough, a person named Tylenol doesn't feel well the entire time. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very, very suspicious.
Let's see.
So what's everyone's shuttlecraft piloting?
Oh, mine is
Bare minimum.
23.
Oh, you beat me by one
One.
tick.
And
What?
Tim is 21. You guys are 21, 22, 23.
What about you, Crystal?
Let's see. Matt is 15.
All right, so I guess it's
Hero
me
and
Chris-
Calvo.
Yeah, we're flying this thing.
Alright.
Calvo's pilot. I'm co-pilot.
Hmm.
Just for chuckles, is Harkin or Tylenol better pilots than we are?
Let me look.
I have a question. Do we have to pass through an asteroid field? Because we did when we got here. Yeah, when we tried to
Actually,
escape the Orions. There was
here's
other-
the funny
Seems like it was so long ago. It was only
the
a couple days ago.
direction, the
like
direction
a
you're
month.
headed, the direction you're headed back is not the direction you came from.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah. Because we left the ship when it was at one place and we're going to where it is being repaired.
At
Yes.
Earth. Yes. Dave has a 30 as a shuttlecraft pilot.
man, his space dysentery is poorly timed.
Jacob
I'm
has
just saying.
43.
Man.
Wow, we
Yeah,
are the
we
third
just
string. The
qualified.
third string of the third string.
Man, they really got the bottom of the barrel with us.
God.
That's okay.
Uh.
We're practicing. We're practicing.
Mhm.
When the,
Right, it's the only way we're gonna get better
when
at
the
this, right?
diplomat does engineering and the engineer does piloting.
We got to get our flight hours in somehow, so you know. All right. So we're flying. Go
So-
ahead.
So you're exiting the atmosphere. So you got to get a certain distance before you're allowed to go to warp. That's planet
Yeah.
policy. But on your way out, a ship in orbit is going to come by that you're going to recognize. Remember the Orion guy you met like on the way in, like
Yeah.
a long time ago?
Yeah.
That's his ship.
Okay.
And he's going to hail you.
Hero's gonna be like, I think we should just ignore this hail. like what? I think we should just pretend our connection's not working that well and go to warp.
Is
Wow.
that very
Should we, maybe
wise?
maybe we should
Nothing-
let the
nothing good-
diplomat handle this.
Nothing good will come of this.
I say let's sober up, talk to him.
As we go to warp. As we leave.
You
can
can't
talk on
go
the
to
go.
you can't go to warp actually till you're out of the system.
This
so
guy has
that's gonna
guns,
be a little
remember,
while.
and
As
he could
per
disable it.
policy. I'm just saying, for policy. But, policies are there to stop people from doing things they
Well,
can't do.
his shields aren't up. His weapons aren't powered.
Just gonna-
I'd like to raise the shields.
Okay.
No,
I'm gonna go up and
we
hit
are.
the button.
It is
to,
a
like,
policy.
reply.
We don't do
Hello.
that.
Like,
I clicked the
It's
wrong
only
button.
me-
Sorry.
his meaning in life is just to raise the shields, and no one wants to raise them. That's fine.
Okay,
All right,
I
so
All right.
so yes, you open the channel. He's gonna show. Well, hello, my old friends. How are you guys doing today?
Not bad.
Looks like
Thanks
you
for asking.
concluded. Yeah, no problem. Looks like you concluded your business on Parthia 3.
Yes.
Yeah, how's Parthia 2? Is that a better place than Parthia 3?
Parthia 2 is basically a volcanic hellhole, so only slightly worse.
Only slightly
Depends on your taste, I
different.
guess. Depends on what you're looking for.
It really
Warmer.
does.
Slightly
So,
warmer. Fair.
Well, so I'm glad to see that you all are doing okay. We're able to conclude your business no problem. Yeah, I kind of, you know what? Yeah, things are
Good
good.
talk. Good talk.
Great talk. Great talk.
Good
I
talk.
hope you enjoyed your time on Parthia 3 and you know, you see Darkwater over there and you say, just don't piss him off, please. You'll be a lot better off because this guy's a real fun one to deal with. So
We will keep that in mind.
Okay.
yeah. All right, well, my
So, Tripper.
Federation friends, you all have a safe journey home.
And yourself. So Tripper, by the way, I set
Alright.
up a scene in which we can show just one of us at a time if you want to, and have them actually like deliver their
Deliver their mission report.
yes. If that
Well,
was a thing you wanted to do.
After they write, if you guys want to write your mission reports, we can do that next session at the very beginning.
This reminds me of like a total Drama Island situation.
Oh gosh.
Are there going to be questions, or is it just like submit your video?
It's just some
video
What
log?
what is the report that you submitted?
Yes,
What's the
it's
format?
it's written. It's written. But you can read it off if you would like to on stream. Next week. That's up to you though. But anyhow, so back to
Redacted.
exactly. So yes, the Orion captain, communication ends. He's gonna turn around and just actually start heading out of the system in a different direction. So yeah,
And
So,
the communication ended, right?
yes, communication ended.
I'll find him if I need to. I just kind of.
So nothing else interesting happens until you get out of the system. So you are able to leave at that point if you so desire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
leaving.
yeah. We desire.
Okay.
And we're leaving
Sorry.
at a speed that will get us on
Home
time.
for dinner.
Home for dinner.
Home
All
for
right.
dinner.
Which could be the title
In
for
a
the
week.
episode, Home for Dinner.
Yes. Could very well.
You could very well.
Finally
So-
home for dinner.
Unless something
Finally.
big happens.
So yeah, you got to go about 0.5 warp beyond what you were supposed to for the trip, but you make it just fine. There's no issues there.
Except for the crystalline entity that's staring us down through our ship. What?
We arrive
This
at
is not
the ISS Lexington, and
Oh God.
What?
Damn you, Q.
No, that literally doesn't happen. Pretty soon you're gonna get to. You're in Federation space, so periodically you'll travel within a few light years, or light year or two of a Federation ship, but nothing happens. You make it back to.
Hero would appreciate the quiet nothing happens as like this is how it's supposed to happen.
Yes, except there's now there's 3 more people actually in the shuttle on the way back than there were on the way there.
yeah, whatevs.
Hey, more the merrier.
Sleeping
a little
is
cramped, but it's fine.
Yes. Very.
Wait a minute,
very.
who's the third?
Harkin. He didn't travel with us. He came later.
Yep.
How did he get there?
He got brought. I
Uber.
think it was, but I think
Yeah,
it was
space
a Vulcan
Uber?
ship. I think it was a Vulcan ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a Vulcan ship heading that way.
Okay. It's like, so we just kind of left some Federation tech on there. I was
Okay.
embarrassed for a second.
No,
Now we gotta go
No,
back.
no, we didn't leave any Federation tech except for the, things that we traded, and also the stuff that we left laying around, and the drugs, and the...
Lots of
Well,
drugs.
the drugs aren't permanent. They're just gonna be around for a month, and then they'll stop.
And then Drenak puts out a hit on all of us.
Yeah, but, like, we're not gonna go back there, so...
That won't happen until season 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
exactly.
that's a problem for future
rat-
me.
The
The
rat.
wrath of Drenak.
Put out a
The
hit.
rat
Wrath
of
of Drenak.
He starts making his
Oh
own.
God, I need to make that edit. I need to edit that poster now.
It's like, I just need, it's like he wants to play it. He wants to play Streetwise. I'll show him a Streetwise. Put on Dark Water Mask. Bring my own army. Just dethrone, just derail everything.
So
Okay.
we get back to the ship.
Takes about 3 weeks. Well, no, you're not going back to the ship. You're going to Earth, where the ship is. You're
Oh.
going to space. You are going to Space Dock 1, or
Going
Space
home.
Space dock.
Space Station 1, or Starbase 1. Ugh.
Have we been home? Have we ever been to Earth?
I-
You literally left Earth going to Iosia, and you're on the same trip basically as the Iosian trip.
Yeah, we
Because-
never got back from my
Oh, Earth.
Wow.
Fun.
Yeah, like halfway back from Iosia, you
Just
got
now finishing the Iosian trip.
yes. So just now finishing that. So yeah, you guys got sent. Well, the ship was halfway back on a detour to Parthia 3, and
To get
now you're
apart.
rejoining the ship. Yes.
We're already
So-
going back to Earth. I thought this trip was gonna be a bit longer.
Out Earth. So
Oh.
takes you about 3 weeks to get there.
Fish is
Wow.
clearly unsettled by going back to Earth.
What are you waiting for the firing squad to show up?
No, just background stuff.
Oh no.
So are we going on the ship? Are we going on the planet itself, or what are we doing?
Well, the first place actually you are going is to
The dry dock.
Utopia Planitia,
Okay.
the dry dock, to deliver the piece.
Yeah,
So
we
when
gotta
you
deliver
get
the part
there,
so they can finish fixing the ship, so we
Yeah.
can leave Earth again.
yeah, it's been about so the ship has been there now for about 6 weeks. So right now, the ship is very disassembled. Like the saucer and the main hull are separated because they've literally had to take out part of the main pylon in order to fix the torpedo launcher. Both nacelles are detached. The deflector dish is like telescoped out, so a lot of exterior panels. So looks like the repairs are about halfway done.
Hey, you think we're gonna get a new ship out of the whole deal? It's gonna feel like new. It's gonna feel like a whole new ship. If you
Maybe.
replace all the parts of a ship, is it still the same ship? Like, is that?
We're not doing
Yes.
the ship
That
of
is a
Theseus.
paradox.
We're not doing the ship of Theseus today.
Hero's asking the question out loud. If you replace all the parts, is it still the same ship?
And so I was gonna say yes.
But what if you reassemble all those parts into another ship?
Does it have
Which
to be
one's the
assembled?
original?
Does
Then
it have
you
to be the same
have two of the same
configuration?
ship. You have two of the same ship.
On Earth,
You just
In-
invented cloning.
on Earth, in a place on an island chain called Japan, they have a different philosophy about this, and they talk about this temple. They talk about the temples. There's this ancient temple that has burned down probably a dozen times, and if you go there and you ask them about it, they'll tell you it's the same temple. Because their concept of a thing's existence is that the thing exists as its personified concept rather than as the materials it's made of. And so the fact that it's gotten burned down and rebuilt and it's not been the same wood at any point in the last dozen or so rebuilds doesn't matter. It's the same temple because it's in the same place, serving the same purpose with the same mindset. And so the definition of the thing is the concept of the thing, not the structure of the thing.
I wonder if future Japan has actual working Gundams.
And Hero's like, that's what you got out of this conversation.
Isn't Hero literally Japanese?
He is Japanese. That's why he's completely like staying quiet to this. Because Sorab is Japanese splaining something to him.
Sorab doesn't know. All you humans kind of look the same.
But
But listen,
like, so you know I'm Japanese, right?
okay, then why? Like, do you?
I didn't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I just
like, am I? I mean, I didn't know that, but
Hero was trying to. I was trying to figure out whether you legitimately thought I didn't know, or you were trying to pick a metaphor that I would closely relate to, and I still haven't figured that out yet.
I was pointing out that Earth has many answers to this question, and I personally align with this one.
Okay, then.
And Hero would
So
nod in respect and be like, "I'm glad you picked the Japanese side of Earth to resonate with."
So what you're saying is you're totally okay if I dissect you completely as long as I put you back together, yes?
Hero would look over and that's what you got out of this conversation?
I mean, you'll still function with the same purpose. You'll just not entirely be what you were before.
I think you should perhaps spend more time studying philosophy before you try to apply it to science.
No, I have a pretty sound philosophy of my own. I just don't care about the others.
Right.
The others are just distractions, clearly.
Yes.
Right.
Every other philosophy other than my own is
Is a
not
distraction.
right. So
There are degrees
Very
of
simple.
wrong from my philosophy. Got it.
yes, isn't that a philosophy in of itself?
It is.
It is. It is called. I don't know what it's called. Anyhow, all right. So you get back to the Lexington. That is still the Lexington, no matter how many times you replace the parts.
Agree to disagree, but continue.
So you're gonna go into the shuttle bay, which is actually not disassembled. That's one of the few areas of the ship that did not seem to suffer significant damage. So you'll go in.
That's good because the crew has to get onto it somehow.
Yes.
The crew fixed it.
Spacewalk. 0G.
So you'll land
right,
the
we
shuttle.
can teleport.
You'll land the shuttle, and the captain and the first officer are going to be there. So remember the first officer? She had a broken arm. That's good now. So she's fit as a fiddle.
Awesome.
Good to go.
My
So
direct
as you're-
superior officer. Right?
So as you're coming down, what about that, Tim?
The first officer is the ambassador, right?
Yes, that's your
Yeah.
direct superior. Yep.
Congratulations, you've been demoted.
So yes, you're coming down the ramp, and he's there. The captain's there. She's there. Gonna say, "Welcome back, my intrepid adventurers. Heard you had a bit of an interesting trip from the admiral, but he didn't really give details. I am going to greatly look forward to reading your reports on this one.
Yes.
Especially, he's going to look to see your two new green friends. Especially with our new guests. Welcome to the Lexington. I'm Captain Sherman.
Oh, that's easy. They were hostages. not our hostages, though. Don't worry.
I'm gonna say we've already sorted out the paper. We've already dealt with this.
Yes. Oh, I know. Yes, trust me.
Oh no, I was telling
the
him.
admiral. Telling who?
Fish. Basically, we don't have to explain why they're here. That's
I know,
already
but
been handled.
sometimes it's easier if you just explain it with the words, you know.
Yeah.
Hero will be like,
that's why we explained it in paperwork, where we write words.
Right words.
Verbal, you know. See, we're understanding each other a lot better.
But
this
that
way. Taps his shoulder. Anyways, I got some stuff
Fish.
to burn.
It
I just
only
take
works if you
my
explain
ski
it
mask and
properly.
raincoat. I'm just gonna. Don't ignore me. I'm just heading to the incinerator.
What?
We try our best to ignore you as we can. We're just not successful.
Well, the inspector is going to introduce himself. Welcome. Thank you, Captain. I am former Inspector Boral, and this here is my daughter. We are. Let me just say that your crew. We weren't expecting this, but they have literally saved our lives. And I don't know what commendations you're able to give or how things work in Starfleet, but they deserve whatever you can do for them, and whatever methods they needed to take to get us off the planet doesn't matter. We're here and we're safe, so everything was worthwhile.
Out of character, I would completely recommend that we all put this on Tylenol. His leadership through the entire thing. His leadership, he directed us all entirely through this whole thing.
everything that happened was Tynol's idea.
And then he's getting promoted, and he has no idea why. He's just like, I don't know.
Your acts of bravery and creative response.
Yeah, they're reading the award, and he's all like, I have no idea what this is all about.
I don't remember doing that. All right.
It's the classic Cameron show.
Well, when Boral, now no longer the inspector, when Boral says that whatever they had to do was worthwhile, Captain Sherman's eyebrows gonna really go up, and after Boral's finished, he's gonna look at Tynol and say, "I think I'm very much looking forward to reading these reports."
I think, out of character, we need to have Jacob do the report.
Yeah.
Preface: you're not allowed to watch any of the videos. But give us a report of what happened.
If he just records 2 minutes of a videotape we play of this is his report, and watch him just flounder through the whole thing.
God, it'd be great though.
Beautiful clip.
I'm gonna pitch that to him when we play In Memoriam on Sunday.
Just a 2-minute clip. No idea. Just go. You're like,
Okay then.
All right, go ahead. Triple.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Anything else you want to tell the captain and first officer at the moment?
No, I'm gonna tell them.
Looking forward to dinner.
We are very
and a shower.
Right, guys?
We are very
looking forward.
We are very overdue for showers, Captain. If you don't mind, we'd like to get settled. And
we said,
and then return to duty.
I was being polite. I wasn't going to mention it, but yes, please, all of you. The captain's orders: immediately go take a shower and change your uniforms. That do not pass go. Do not collect 100 credits. Just go.
One quick question: after we do so, are we on duty or are we on leave?
You have. Yeah, that's a good question. For I think the Admiral's recommendation and our new guest here, his glowing accolades, you've got a day off duty.
Nice.
Excellent. See you after that.
Enjoy that. To the bar.
Finally, now we're talking.
Yes.
I can finally do the thing I've been waiting since before we went on this mission to do that I didn't forget.
I'm gonna go drinking at Guinan's bar.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yes.
We're trying to see if we see anything, right?
So I assume everyone takes a shower. Character does.
Yeah, we're all going to our respective showers. I don't actually. I don't know
No,
if we rate our.
group shower or nothing.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if we rate our own personal showers yet or not. Like. I don't
Well,
know.
you each remember you're each sharing a room with someone.
Ah, that's right. Wait, who is the? We rolled to see who we're sharing rooms with.
That's
Right?
true.
I think it was me and Talvo. Or
God,
me and Talvo.
where
That was
is
early on.
That was early on.
I remember that no one ended up rooming with me except Vulcan lady.
Fucking lady, that poor girl.
Yeah, she's just still there with my cadaver.
She's probably enjoyed this entire time you being away, and then you come back. She's like, son of a bitch.
Hello again.
Or the Vulcan equivalent.
Yeah, the Vulcan equivalent of son of.
They blinked 3 times.
You're still alive.
Oh.
This disappoints me.
Oh God.
Acceptance into the Federation is illogical.
Yes.
It's in one of these damn sheets. That's the other problem with having to get a new laptop is you get to figure out where the hell everything is again. Campaign script?
If I remember correctly, the people who were online during Extra Life were roomed together.
Not all of them.
We rolled
wait.
for something like that, didn't we? We had it.
Oh, I think
There was only 2 of us.
wasn't it Matt and Eric?
I think so.
I know. I don't know. I know I was rooming with somebody
Yes.
from the online group.
I don't remember who.
I
Probably
only
doesn't
remember
make
there
a
being
much of a
2 of us
difference.
online.
Yeah.
Was there another person online during Extra Life?
Well, I don't think.
so.
I think Chris was online.
Yeah, Chris was online, right?
Extra Life? No, I wasn't here for Extra Life.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you didn't play on Extra Life.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
the
it
only
was
2
just 2 of
people
you.
that didn't get roomed.
I can't.
Anyways, we'll leave that for homework to find.
Or I could just make after the next like with crew rotating on and off, we'll shuffle the room assignments.
All right,
Okay.
we'll make new room assignments now that some of the rooms have been removed completely.
Yeah.
Something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where the hell it is. Anyhow, who cares? All right. Okay. So you guys are all going off and doing things. That's fine. So Tim's going to Guinan's bar. Chris, where are you going?
I'm going to the bar.
Same bar?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
same
going to the
bar.
same bar. We all have not learned a lesson, and then we're going to stick together as a group, even though that doesn't work out well for us as a group. But I would also shower up and then head out to the bar and be like, "I'm finally going to go to the bar."
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you've
not
been
gonna-
to plenty of bars recently. Just
No, but we picked the. Me and
I didn't.
Chris
I
picked
didn't drink at any of them.
Yeah, me and Calvo picked the non-bar option, and that didn't work out as smoothly as it should have. So we're gonna pick the bar option this time.
All right, Crystal and Fish, where are you going?
I am heading back to my room and I approach the cadaver. I'm like, it's finally time.
Jesus.
Project Lazarus.
Hello, my pretty.
Oh yes.
Remember that? Remember
I
that?
remember
Back
that.
like a couple months ago?
Uh,
I remember I got a confirmation on Project
Well, he does
Lazarus when we
that.
got back months ago.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me what I agreed to because it's been a while.
Attempt a 3-second resurrection on my cadaver.
Okay then. And Crystal, where are you going?
I am staying in my room for now and reading old Earth novels, particularly
you're gonna-
from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
So he's gonna curl up in the corner like a good little kitty. Got it.
I can't
Okay.
hear them. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, what
Reading
Matt
Sherlock Holmes.
what Matt's doing is boring. I don't want to think about what Pointless is doing. So let's play out the bar. That's gonna be fun.
Real
All
quick,
right, so-
I'll ask you, Matt, in Discord. Never mind.
So 3 officers walk into a bar.
The doc and the bartender says, "Hey, what is this? A joke?"
Not yet.
Well, trust me, you are far from the only Starfleet officers in this bar.
Yeah.
A
Probably
Japanese
at least-
guy, an Andorian, and a Kelpian
Kelpian.
walk into a bar.
Yes, probably like the only Kelpian on Earth, almost. One of very few. You have to duck. So Tim, this bar is built in an old part of town, so you kind of actually have to duck past the rafters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're on like Earth now, though, right?
Yep. You're in San Francisco.
We will go into the bar.
I thought you were already in the bar. Yeah, you're in the bar. Tim's ducking.
Okay.
So I'll let Tim type his.
Oh, no,
love
I'm still
letter
listening.
to Matt. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Drinking.
Grab
I came to a
yeah.
friggin' bar.
Okay. Hey, I've got to ask you guys. I mean,
grab
you
a
could have said,
table.
I'm going
Yeah,
to go
we're grabbing
play
a
cards.
table.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
go
grab.
play cards. Gonna go try to pick up a woman. Gonna go try to stab someone in the face. I mean, there's lots of options.
You know what? I'm gonna challenge.
The day is
Calvin
young. I'm not
to
rolling
some-
any of those
some
out.
darts, but we're gonna hold beers at the same time. And as we're throwing darts, Hero's gonna say, "So, what are we putting in that report?" and he throws a dart. Do I get the roll each time I throw a dart? I feel like I should.
You know, you can. We're just gonna do straight dex rolls.
All right.
All right.
Oh, that
is
wildly doesn't even like hit the
57.
circle.
Like, there's a guy standing 3 feet to the left of the
Whoa.
dartboard. It like goes past his ear.
Oh.
You actually hit the guy's ear, Tim.
Well, that'll learn him to stand in my way. No, I don't know.
We
That
get
sucks.
better as we drink more,
Oh,
guys.
God.
Yeah.
Clearly.
We're definitely not
warming
good.
up. We're warming up here. We're warming up. Stretch. Excuse me,
Chris,
stretching.
Chris approached the cork, but that's about it. All right, so the question was asked. So, what are you putting in the report?
There's a glance to Sorab, kind of like you want to start this conversation.
No, I wasn't the one who asked the question. I came here to drink. We are on leave, gentlemen, and I am gonna damn well be on leave.
Hero's like, okay, I can go with that. He throws again.
Calvo nods in agreement. He goes, "Yep, I'm in line. I'm in step in line with you guys."
Yeah.
We're not right. Hero's like, right. We're not even talking about it at this point.
Mhm.
Let's see.
What's the
Tim,
33 get?
let's see. So wrap Tim. His dex is 57, so Tim just got a 10. Ooh.
Ooh, I see where you're going with this.
You got a bullseye. Not a
Yay.
triple 20, a bullseye. I'm actually
Wow.
going to make a tally. We're going to see who wins.
Are we
Alright,
playing?
I'm up.
Oh, what the hell is it?
200,
300,
right? 201.
201, 301, or whatever is it called?
We're not
Oh,
going to make it that complicated. We're going to be 5 rounds of this. I don't want to have to do that kind of math.
Oh, okay.
I hit the board, so my
What's
dex
the
is
other one?
63. So
Cricket or
Let's see, 2. All right, so for round 2, Eric, let's not go
actually,
too
this
fast.
is probably round 3 because round 1 was just a warm up round because everyone kind of whiffed.
Yeah.
Well, no, that round counts.
Okay.
I'm tallying. So round 2, Chris was nothing. 0. Let's see. Oh God, I gotta. Wait a
Is
minute.
it round 3 that I got the bullseye?
Damn. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay. 0. All right. Eric 0. Tim. So no. All right. So Tim got a 10. Chris got a 50 on the second round. Let's see here.
So, Hero also asked, so what do you guys think dark water is?
Oh,
I was hoping it was an alcohol, but guess not.
Right? It would be a nice name for a drink.
I
That's
think.
good.
All right,
I
Chris,
think-
roll for me.
Okay.
Okay. Eric, what's your dex, Eric?
63.
63. Okay, you got a 3 on that one.
Yay, I made the board. So who do you think's going to make rank first? Also, follow-up question, who do you think's going to lose rank first? It can be also the same person.
They went up, then they went down. Went up, went down.
All right, on your next roll, Tim, you got an 8.
Okay.
Let's see, Tim.
Oh,
And Chris,
Jesus.
and what's your dex, Chris?
60. So,
So you got a 0.
Eric, you should use your left hand.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
No,
I
you're gonna
complete-
take a negative 15. It still applies.
I don't care, but I agree. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh, that's right.
Alright, 4.
Hero's going to be like, oh, man, I should try it with my other hand.
By the end of this campaign, you'll have ambidextrous is what he expects you.
That's right.
What's your dex, Tim?
Oh, I don't remember. Let me look.
50
57.
So you got a 0. And Chris, roll for me.
all right.
Oh,
Oh, that is
Wow.
really
Now
good.
I
another
roll.
50.
Hero
That's
is
There you
like,
go.
another 50.
hey, you're really, like, you're not half bad at this game.
Well,
It's
here's
it's the antennas.
well, an Andorian darts you're throwing at each other, so that's why he got really good.
Oh, is that it?
Mhm.
Full contact darts.
All right, Eric.
I'm
long
gonna
darts.
specifically gonna throw my my non-dominant hand, but quotes non-dominant hand.
Yeah.
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 Well,
It was actually better though.
All right, Tim. 41. Okay, that gets you.
I'm actually glad that I'm getting all my crappy rolls out on darts.
Yeah.
Like, so like I can be
Yeah.
all like sharpshooter,
Yeah,
give
yeah.
it complete on.
All right, that one is a 7, Tim.
All right.
And Chris.
Oops. And let's see. I just missed.
Yeah, because you've got a dex of 60. Oh, you hit like you skimmed the edge, but nope. All right. So our grand totals, gentlemen.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Eric with a whopping
3.
score of 3.
3.
Let's see. Him with a score of 25.
Nice.
And Chris with 100.
Guess
Yeah,
that is
Hero,
the
Close
antennas.
game.
hear Pat Calvo on the back and go, yeah, I'm too sober to play this game right now. Clearly. It starts taking
Literally?
a swig.
Literally, Chris got nothing but bullseyes, and there were 2 of them. It was not 0, 0.
He's all or nothing. He's all or
No,
nothing.
it was 0, 50,
Yeah.
0, 50, 0.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, yeah.
Go
But
big or
hey.
go home.
Go big or go home. Okay, then. So that happened. Congratulations, Chris. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
My tabletop RPG career is now complete.
Yes.
If you'd like, actually, you can roll to add darts to your skills.
Yeah, it's under. It can be under sport, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
all can do that, actually, if you want to make that something you roll into. Or add point. Well, because if you have
Oh,
0
right.
in it, that means your first one you're rolling, I think it's a Then my
Yeah, it's a-
roll D3, I think it was. Skill pressure.
And I rolled mechanical engineering, so I gotta add that to my list.
Yes. It's a D4, so you can roll a D4 in that
Okay.
to see how much you improve in darts.
We can roll
If
that
you want
now.
to.
Or... Oh,
Well,
oh,
no,
if you want to.
at the end, if you
Oh.
want to spend points on that.
I thought you were giving us free points in darts. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take
No,
that. But no.
No. I am generous, but not that generous.
Nah, it's darts, my friend. Darts.
Worth a shot asking.
Or it's worth a
It
shot.
was worth a shot, but
Hey.
Yeah, hey. Okay, so you finished doing that. The guy that you hit in the ear was gonna get mad, but saw how tall that Calvo or at Sorab is, and was like, I don't want to mess with these guys, and just left.
That's right.
So,
The classic Invader Zim defense.
pretty much.
so
Go ahead.
I was just wondering, is anyone gonna be in the room when I do this, or is it?
Just the ship's computer
No.
recording for
Well,
posterity.
technically, actually, the captain, I asked permission.
That's true.
You could request lab space if you wanted to.
I'll just do it in my room on the other person's bed.
So
You're like the worst roommate. You're going for worst
Right?
roommate in the world. Like, dude, what is this?
So your roommate is you're gonna be in the middle of that. Roommate's gonna walk in, blink twice, which for Vulcan is like an enormous outburst of emotion, and just turn around and leave.
She never just knows when to stay out of it, and I just get back to it.
Well, she is staying out of it.
Yeah.
How rude that she walked into the room. Anyways,
Yes, how rude she walks into her own room.
am I able? So, would I finally be able to make the roll? I remember you said
So-
it was like a it was a biomechanical engineering, but you were gonna give me like a ton of penalties
All right, so pardon me for having not
For-
written this down. I
for
should
like
have.
resurrecting for 3 seconds.
So tell me the exact conversation that we had. All right, what you remember of it.
Well, I'm
I
sure it was on
remember that.
stream.
What?
I remember
what
you
session?
said that I could make an attempt
Uh-huh.
to resurrect a corpse for 3 seconds,
Uh-huh.
but I would take like tons of biomechanical engineering penalties.
Yes. Yes,
And that,
you
you
would.
never specified the exact amount.
'Cause I had to figure it out, and now I'm figuring it out. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, intelligence and bio. Let's see. Yeah, biotechnology. So how exactly are you doing this?
Well, the cadaver which I'm using for this is already hooked up with tons of like life support slash different pieces of tech that are meant to naturally reboot its body.
Mhm.
And so basically, I'm trying to fine tune it in order to get the sort of biofeedback, which I love using that word, and then to kind of get into sort of equilibrium with the machinery to basically A, jumpstart the body, and B, keep it functioning in a sort of human capacity.
So how are you doing this 3-second thing? Like, if it works, you're gonna kill it after 3 seconds?
Well, no, basically, it was just what you said. It was like you want to bring back somebody. It's like, well, I'm just going to like see if I can. And my goal, like, if I were to have a timer, it's like I click it and I'm trying to get at least 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So like, I can get longer. I'm totally fine with that.
3
Okay.
seconds is the threshold for success.
Yes.
Looks like
But
it.
if I bring them back permanently, that'd be great. Though again, I'm just shooting for 3 seconds.
All right, that's fine. All right, so describe
can't wait
how
for- I can't wait for our zombie storyline to start next week.
God, you don't know how tempting that actually is to make that happen.
To be fair, my character is actually a lot like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yes.
We've
The
noticed.
problem is it's happening at like Earth. It needs to happen in
Yeah.
the middle of space. So it's like
Yeah.
the ship is overtaken by zombies, not like
There's-
Earth.
There's also a Frankenstein newsletter.
Well, it's happening on the ship, so it is isolated. There would just be a ship of zombies.
Okay.
But
Yeah, but you have all the
Um,
Federation there to like clean it up, like as opposed to it's just us versus the zombies.
right. Okay, so how intact is the corpse?
So the corpse is like
Questions I never thought we
it's
would
been
ask.
highly preserved. It's like it's meant to be like as preserved as possible. I mean, obviously it's been here for a while, but it's also been hooked up, so it's like it looks almost alive. You can clearly tell that it's like a corpse, but
But
it's
like
like
all the arms and legs, there's no missing pieces, right?
well, I mean, there is chunks of it that have been replaced with cybernetics.
Okay, but originally it was an intact corpse, right?
Yes, it was an intact corpse donated to the Federation that I procured through very legal means.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Very
No, I got the
Donated
paperwork
the
for
most
it.
The person
legal.
using that corpse no
The
longer was
most
using it,
legal.
so
Yeah.
I
I have,
Finders
I have
keepers
a
clause.
patent for it.
What species
salvage.
is it?
Salvage.
It's human.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
How boring.
It's my best skill. I know how to work on humans. Why would it?
All right. So let's do that.
Because it might actually work. If you pick a different alien species, then you're gonna get the Frankenstein because it's probably like nope.
All right. So this is going
Sorry,
to
guys.
be the average of biotechnology, intelligence, and specialty race human. That's your
Okay.
base number.
That is.
Divided by the square root of
Let me just-
Hypotenuse.
Yeah.
Okay. Human
On Wednesdays.
specialty
So
Okay.
that's you're adding 99, 80, and
99
70.
plus
80 plus 70.
70
carry the
Uh-huh.
one.
divided by 3,
Correct.
which is an 83% chance.
Nice.
And you're taking a negative 30 for this because this
A
is
negative 30.
this is
So-
ungodly bullshit.
So, 53.
I got a 50-50 chance of bringing someone.
53% chance of this happening.
Oh, jeez. I'm glad I'm showing the count now, the die rolls on the stream now.
Okay.
Let's
Here
do
All right,
this.
what we got?
Yes! It's alive! It's alive!
I mean, you got to make it happen just
Yep.
for the goal equivalent.
Do all the lights on
I-
the ship flicker?
Flicker.
No.
Does everyone get like a chill throughout the ship
Um,
suddenly? Of
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, it feels like
No,
something
it's
horrible's
nothing.
happening.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I hope I got
Is there a
a comment for
disturbance
3
in the
seconds.
force?
I got some things to say.
So, wait, what things to say?
No, I
Oh,
had a funny line I wanted to say. Just keep going.
So, all right. So, describe the process of what you do. Like, do you flip a switch, or like what happens?
So basically,
Yeah,
I
a
have
giant
some,
switch on the
like,
wall.
I have some light support systems kind of rigged up in like that, kind of connect into some implanted wires underneath its body. And I kind of just go over to the box, put in some like calculations, and then I just like hit the a button on the side, like a big button.
Okay. When you hit that button, yes, the lights in the room do dim momentarily. Then the body is going to start convulsing. Its eyes are going to open. Are you standing over the body?
I as I see it start moving, I go from the box over to like I kind of do quickly checking the pulse, like checking the eyes, see if they dilate, kind of like making sure the body's functioning the way it should be. It's yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Not
Alright,
trying to just
so-
have a twitching corpse. Have
Yeah, I'm like, can you respond? Trying to get like see if any reaction
Well,
from it.
The vitals are like bouncing all over the place.
Mhm.
Like it so far it does not look like consistent like life signs. However, they do actually start to level out. Then the eyes open and they move and fix on you. And then it just screams, "Kill me!"
I was like, shh, no, it's okay, it's okay. It's like, calm down. You see, we have a very close relationship. You could, but
And
you can just call me
flatlines.
God.
It flatlines.
you can call me God, he says.
The last thing this poor soul hears is you say, "Call me God," and then it dies again.
And I just kind of like look over it, kind of get up, write some notes, and like.
at that point,
Test number 47, failure.
Test number 122.
you're also gonna have noticed that
Astounding success.
the door to the room is open, and there's your roommate who had a cup of tea in her hand, and it's shaking,
Was it Vulcan
and she drops it, and she actually faints. Congratulations, you made a Vulcan faint.
Ah,
Resounding success, it sounds like.
There is a logical explanation for this. Don't
There
worry.
is. That shit crazy. That is very logical.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's such a drama queen. And I step over her, and I walk out, because now I look at my watch, I'm like, I should have time. And I have somewhere to be now, so I'm gonna go into the city.
well, what you leave is her legs are like, she's like in the door, so the door just keeps going.
I think someone's asking for a room assignment change. I'm just saying. I see that. I see someone pushing the paperwork to make that happen.
So, I was actually, because it succeeded, but now I actually have somewhere else to go real quick.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna like, as I'm walking, I'm gonna like send a message to the captain that I have managed to get a resounding success on Project Lazarus, and kind of some of the data as I get a car ride, because I want to go to a flower shop.
A flower shop.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Alright, so
He's trying to marry the corpse.
No, I'm not. I'm going to get a flower, if possible, at a flower shop. Pay for whatever I need. Then I'm gonna go over to a pet store.
I don't know
Can I get a
anymore.
toy?
Where's it going?
I'm
get back
just
in my car.
hearing Skull Crusher Mountain from in my head.
And then I'm going to go home to the estate I own, or wherever I live particularly.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna go to the backyard and walk up to a grave called Project Zero. And Tripper knows about this. I'm gonna put the toy in front of it, flower. I'm just gonna put my hand on the stone. It's like, don't worry. My dream is getting closer. Nothing like this will happen again. I promise. And I get back up, and I just kind of look at the watch, and I just get in the car or a taxi to head back to the Federation base, and that's all.
God.
Tripper knows my background information.
Oh, I'm gonna need a refresher on some of that, but
Nah.
oh. All right. Hey, Crystal, how's that book?
Oh, is Matt
I
still
think
here?
he is, but he's very delayed.
I don't see him at all, like in the call. Wait, what?
I see him.
I don't have to see
Oh, I
It's
can
audio
hear.
only.
I can hear.
I can't hear.
How much time do we have on shore
A
leave?
day.
Is it just
We were given a
just,
day
day.
of shore leave.
just one day?
Yeah.
I'll add something once Crystal's done.
He was. I don't think he was really saying
Can
it.
you
I
hear
could
me?
barely hear Matt. Yeah, now I hear you. But Matt, you're on like a 3-4 second delay.
Seriously?
Matt, your internet sucks.
Ay. It was bad before.
Wow.
So bad. It's so bad.
Matt, you could be telegramming us better than this.
I have a feeling it's because
My feline aphasia got so bad I can't even hear.
it
God, stop breathing onto your mic, whoever that is. Well, Matt will be here in time for next week's game.
but anyway,
Oh, here we go.
Oh wow, it's only almost 11. I thought it was later.
That you're just having flashbacks from yesterday.
I know. I'm like, wow.
For the last 24 hours, Hero would make a point of stopping off in Japan and visiting his family.
That's nice.
He's home. He's got to check in and say hi to the
Yeah.
family and stuff. Yeah.
That's totally
And
fine.
I would, after I get through a good portion of the Sherlock book, I will have brushed up on some more of my Romulan.
Okay.
Oh, he's being constructive about his time.
Like,
Yeah.
not enough to do a significant. It wouldn't be enough to increase my points, but it
I
builds
don't know. I
character.
think you should roll for that.
Yeah.
Well,
Roll.
it's something that he can roll for if he would like to. So I'll give him that as if he rolled for it.
Nice.
I mean, unless you're trying to translate something when you can do a roll. But if you're just like reading a Romulan textbook, there's not really anything to roll for.
Yeah.
But I guess there's a point of like, is he reading a book that he knows it's challenging for his vocabulary, or is he just reading like something
Like,
that he
hey,
can
are
read
you
comfortably?
reading that Romulan romance novel we got from that captain's quarters back from the crashed ship?
Possibly.
A little bit of that and a little bit
Never
of
a
the
Romulum.
captain's manual.
Okay. All right. Great. Man, the Romulans are into some weird shit. That's all you need
They
to
really
know.
are. They really are.
Anyhow, so that happened. Thorap, how are you spending the rest of the break, the day, leave?
Ideally, I won't remember.
Nice.
All right.
You can't answer better than that.
Let's do a carousing roll.
Yeah, that's
to
completely a
see-
carousing check. Right there.
All right, so this is going to be actually endurance and carousing.
Okay. Woo! Those are not great stats. All right.
So 59
30
and 10.
So 35.
That's okay. That makes
No,
it even
yeah,
more entertaining.
35. I'm rolling against a 35. Ah!
All right, so you are going to wake up in the alleyway behind Guinan's with a very disappointed Elorian lady looking down at you saying, "Oh, you're finally awake. Get out of here." So yeah. Chris, how are you using the rest of your time?
I'm working on some engineering, like trainings in the back end of the base.
And what kind of stuff? Because it's something that you can use for adding skills if you would like later. Not free points, but you could add points.
Free
to
points.
It if you'd like.
I hear free points.
Free
No.
points.
What? Free
No.
points?
Not free. No,
Oh,
not.
right.
Not.
I was intrigued by the old, by the old car, so I'm working on like mechanical engineering.
Okay. So yeah. Well, you rolled it already, so that doesn't make that's fine. But yeah, you can. That is something you could add points to if you would like.
Cool.
You couldn't already, but yeah. Okay, so that's everyone that I know what they're doing, I believe, for the end of your free day. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to cover today. We have reached a stopping point at almost the perfect time. I love when
Yes.
that happens. All right, so my intrepid Lexington crew, congratulations! You completed the Parthia 3 storyline.
Yay!
And it was way more interesting and entertaining than I thought it would be.
How many
That's
points
us.
did we get for
One more
that?
session.
Huzzah.
Yay.
Took about twice as long too, but that's partially my fault.
How many points were we
whole
getting for
lot
that
later.
tonight?
You are getting 3
30.
points for
30?
that.
Oh, no.
So yes, 3 points to invest as you see fit, according to the skill advancement rule sheet.
I made out like a bandit. I got a Twinkie and 3 points.
And 30 seconds of
Oh yeah, and just
reanimating
I have
something.
now
That was like 10 seconds. 10 seconds between when you hit the switch and the thing
that
died.
is more than 200%. That's like 200 over 200%.
It's 333%, in fact.
Yes.
Well, 3 seconds were my goal, so yeah, that's true. It's perfect.
Would it be
Yes,
would it be safe to say that we're starting the main quest line next session?
we
we-
are.
Okay.
Wait, there's a main quest line?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The next story, yeah. This
Yeah.
was supposed to be like a distraction through the end of 2022, and then it became a big thing that lasted for 4 weeks in the year. So, yeah. Although one of those weeks I was out, but
Next
yes.
story arc. Get ready
Yes.
for when Fish throws a Twinkie into the photon torpedo, and it's.
No. See, the Twinkie is the secret ingredient to keeping the corpse alive.
Ah,
That's what
it's-
it is.
I knew-
It is the energy source to keep the soul perpetuating.
You must put the DNA of the Twinkie in the
Or potato batter. You got to plug it in. Just like.
I've been doing it wrong. Like how Frankenstein resurrected his monster with lightning. I must resurrect mine with a Twinkie.
With a cream filling.
But you know what? We're going to find out at the end of the season. At the end of the season, he's going to uncover some document where some scientist was successful. He just wish he had a Twinkie to like complete the project. And the light bulb's going to go off.
1700s. If only I had a well-preserved confectionery, roughly 2 inches, an inch in diameter, and about 3 is like.
3 inches long. Yes. Oh gosh.
Unfortunately, the technology for this wouldn't be probably invented for hundreds of years.
We'll have to wait for 100 years or so before.
Yeah.
I see this
Well, we'll
storyline coming together.
We'll find out whether that ever comes to rear its ugly head at some point. Maybe in our next story, which starts next week. Right here on Rabbit Haberdashery.
Yes. Thank you
Is
very
there going
much.
to be a
Which-
time
yeah.
jump? I would assume
you
there's
have
going to be
a-
a time jump. No?
Maybe a few weeks.
Get
Because,
ready for
uh,
a 3-year time skip.
No, we're not doing a 3-year time skip.
Well, because the
Hey.
ship's halfway apart right now, so I'm figuring,
It's gonna take about a month and a half. But
so
anyhow,
we got a month?
we'll-
Are you saying we
we'll
have a
get-
month?
Well, it's just shut up. We'll get there. Tim, hey, you want to tell people about Rabbit Haberdashery?
Yeah, that's this channel and also our fundraising group on Extra Life. So check us out. We have some more stuff coming up in the near future. This week's review, I didn't do this week's review on Tuesday because Tripper is doing it on Saturday.
Nice.
So you want to say something about that, Tripper?
Yeah, I'll be reviewing the infectious madness of Dr. Drecker. At least starting my review. I'll probably play through the whole game because that's just I feel weird not finishing a game I'm enjoying. So, well, okay. If I don't enjoy it, no, I won't finish it. But I probably will, so I probably will finish it. But anyhow, yeah. So I'll be starting that at 6:30 on Saturday. Going, I'm not sure quite how long because I gotta get up for church Sunday morning. So I don't want to go too late. But yeah, we'll see. I'll just find a convenient stopping point and I'll stop, and then we'll
12
pick it
hours
up
in.
next week probably. So
On this here channel.
yeah, tomorrow we're actually going to be doing a very brief test stream just to make sure everything's working because we were trying it earlier today and things were not working. So we'll get that sorted out.
Yeah.
But, that doesn't really matter.
All right. Yeah, and next week we will have, before the next session of this game, we will have the next installment of the Road to Oblivion, I should think. Now, did you guys stream that on this channel?
We did not stream it on Rabbit Haberdashery, but we can
Are
send
you
you
going
the
to?
well, we can send the recording to your channel to play it. Well, we have to iron that out. We can iron out the technicals of that.
That's a thing we have to fix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can upload the video to the YouTube channel,
We're definitely going to do that. Yes.
and then we can just, like, maybe starting next week start streaming it to this channel. If you
Okay.
want.
we would need to know the technicals of that.
I sent you that.
Did you?
Yes.
But did I understand that?
It was.
Well, that's a question
It
only
was-
you can answer.
It was
The answer we know.
It was login information to log into this account
Okay.
in OBS.
I thought that was for the
Hearing.
YouTube channels. We can talk about that afterwards. That's
no,
fine.
it is not the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll get that sorted out, and hopefully Road to Oblivion will appear on Rabbit Haberdashery next week. If not, there is a function where we can show existing media, which we'll do if we need to. But either way, hopefully next week there will be a Road to Oblivion show happening on this channel. And I think that's about it for right now. I'm tired and headachy, so I'm definitely missing something, but I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna call it a day. You can find us. Oh, you can join us on Discord and get more of that information and maybe hear things that you want to know about and discuss upcoming shows and stuff there as well. So,
Pause. Matt, what are you? Which stats are you rolling for?
oh, Matt's rolling.
Yes.
That's what that
Oh, he's
noise
doing
was.
skill upgrades.
All right, well that's something that doesn't have to be on stream. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Like a
Bye.
Bye.
browser.